Hello there. Once again, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm your host, Emery Heaven Donga. Today's topic will be talking or discussing about the mineral deportment. However, in the mineral deportment, it's a whole process in which we'll be explaining. First, you need to do what we call a screening. However, we are using our PGMs sample in trying to determine the concentration of our chromite. As you know, in my project, I'll be dealing with a lot of PGMs. However, we don't want chromite in our samples because it's a toxic or hazardous material in what we're trying to achieve as an end result. So therefore, we have to remove the chromite. And in certain instances, for some of you, the chromite can be the mineral that you're actually looking. But for me, I want to remove it as a byproduct. Can be sold or can be used for other things, but it's not needed in my main ones. So therefore, what we're doing is first to do what is called a screening. So in the process of screening, as we just seen in the video, as explained, as shown before, you first have to select your screening or your sheaves. The sheaves is that round thing that's where we're going to put our samples. In this case, we're going to use what we call the wet screening. The wet screening will be consisting of putting our samples into a sieve, putting water and shaking them so that our particles or our samples can be separated in different sizes. So therefore, we're going to start with the highest sieve, which is 75. Sorry, okay, 75. 75 is the starting. Will be our starting sieve numbers. So therefore, what will happen is that for you to get the sequential of your different sieve sizes, what you do 75 divided by the square root of 2, which will give us definitely 53. That is, so the 53 will be our next sieve size. So we have 75 and 53. Now we need one more. So what we do the 53 divided by a square root of 2, which will give us the next, which will going to be 38. So 38 will be our third sieve. So we'll use those 3 sieves and put it in the screening machine. Put on top of our sieve, which is 75, put the, as you're seeing, put the samples. Then we'll close it and then put our water and then just a little bit and have a bucket on the floor, as you've seen in the screen. So that is the process of screening. Now, because of our material, sometimes it's difficult for the water in a shaking screening equipment to actually to dilute or to be diluting easily so that you can flow in a different sieve. So what we do sometimes, because remember it's the sample, you can use your hands to try and make sure that your samples are a little bit diluted so that you can be able to flow easily to the next sieve. So this is what we'll be doing. So this is what we call a wet drying, wet screening, sorry, and I think as you can see. So this plastic on the ground.
It's going to be a minus 38.
Now I'm going to check if our sample is dry enough, and then we can go to the next process, which is to do the SRF preparation. Turning off. So in here it's very hot. It's very hot, so you need to make sure that you have some safety gloves and all stuff. But remember, we were trying to heat it at 170 degrees. So yeah, so safety is always most important. So we need to check if stuff is dry enough, so we can take it to the next process. Try to see. So just use this paper to just do this and check. So I think it's really flowing. I think it's fine. So close this. So just by observing it, you can see the variations. I like the variation, especially on this one here. But I think this one is not yet dry enough. It's a bit coarse here. This one is dry. This one is dry enough. This one is only dry. See, it's a bit wet, so I'll take it back. The 75 one, I'll take it back, and then I'll just use this one. I'll use these ones which are dry to start doing the preparations.